This is a great excuse to get out there and expand our real estate business. Good morning, Peter. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, Sharif. How are you?
Good, good. Today, I just want to focus on, it's the holidays and, how to use that to increase your business. I know that we both do things during the holidays just to make sure that we don't slow down and just make sure that our business is staying proactive and keeping the pipeline full. With that being said, most agents do slow down this time of the year, and it leaves the opportunity wide open for everyone else. And what people need to understand is there's consumers out there that are shopping and looking to sell during the holidays, and those consumers are the most motivated ones because they're willing to, actually do these type of activities that are looking for homes or trying to prepare their house for sale during a time where everybody just technically slows down for the holidays. And it's definitely a perfect time for agents to prepare for quarter one of next year. Peter, what are you guys doing during this time just to ramp up and make sure that next year starts off with a bang?
Well, we just got to make sure that we are setting clear expectations with everybody on a team, and just let them know that this is a great time to touch base with people because let's face it, a lot of people are going to be off during the holidays. They might be taking extended breaks, especially if they're traveling, or maybe they're expecting family to come over. So, there are obviously this week is Thanksgiving week, and a lot of people are taking almost the whole week off. So, this is a great way for you guys to reach out to people to talk to them because you're gonna have a much higher pickup rate overall. And just like invite them to events, right? Like we just recently did an event, photos with Santa. It was just a way to get them together and for a way for us really to reach out to people and let them know that we just want to give back to the community without really being salesy, without
Yeah.
asking them for anything, right?
Yes.
And this is the time where a lot of the competition is really sleeping and taking breaks, and this is when we want to double down on our business.
I totally agree with that. And, it's a perfect opportunity, especially for those that struggle with talking to their leads, talking to their clients, talking to their sphere, or even their past close. It's an awesome opportunity, especially, and you don't know what to say when you're talking to people. It gives you it gives you this, opportunity to talk to people and tell them, happy holidays. What an easy icebreaker, especially when you struggle with scripts and things of that nature. It's such an easy one. Everyone's in holiday mode. You're calling them up, happy holidays, how you doing? It's really like, an authentic reach out rather than, trying to struggle to figure out what to say when you're calling people. So use that to your advantage. I always love to use holidays to our advantage because it's such an easy icebreaker. And you can do it with personal calls, text messages, opportunities to do pop buys. I mean, like you, Peter, we are also on Tuesday, we have our client event. It's going to be a holiday pie pickup. So we're using the holidays to our advantage to make sure that we're getting more contacts because this is a contact sport. Real estate, you got to just base it on as many contacts that you can actually get out there. And also using family gatherings to your advantage. Who hasn't gone to a family gathering and someone didn't ask you about real estate?
Oh
It
my God,
always
yeah,
happens.
all
Like,
the
so
time.
use it to your advantage, right, Pete?
Oh my God, all the time. It's almost like it's too much. Like I'm like, I actually don't want to talk about work today, but if you really want to, I'm more than willing to. So
But why not? It gives you an opportunity to showcase what you've been doing all year and how you plan on preparing for next year. And it's almost like your family's waiting for you to walk in the door so they can ask you how the market's going, right? The most popular question. And your answer for that is great. It's doing amazing. What questions do you have for me? Always be enthusiastic about it and definitely answer those questions, especially for family members, because that's your sales force. It's your time to build in and invest into your own personal sales force during the holidays.
yeah, I usually like to add something to that too, just like you said. And I usually ask like, "Hey, it's great. Are you looking to buy, sell, or invest?" Right. So it's just like, hey, which way are you looking to really, find out more about real estate? So this way we can guide you in the right direction. Because, let's face it, like we can't just give them a generic answer based on everybody's motivation. Like if somebody's investing or maybe selling or buying, like we will let them know, like, okay, based on this area, like you're probably going to be X, Y, and Z above asking price, or like if you're looking to buy an investment property, here are the areas that you'll probably make a good return on, right? So it just gives you a little bit more of an idea how to guide the conversation versus just like having a generic answer.
For sure. I mean, use holiday content strategy too, guys. Like, stand out while your competition is silent. Everyone's going to start to slow down at the end of the year. You should be taking advantage of that. Use the holidays, create community posts. I know you guys do a great job, Peter, of creating blogs and posts and emails about it, using it to your advantage. Like, things to do in the holidays, things to do for Thanksgiving, things to do for Christmas, things to do for Hanukkah. Where are the tree lightings? Where are the sales for Black Friday? Use that content to your advantage and really get local. Really just try to dig in deep, and then also provide some type of gratitude messages for, like, people that are doing good out there. I know we have agents on our team that are doing food drives, and we're using that to our advantage also as a gratitude post for them and for what they're doing for the community. And take advantage of vendor spotlights. Go out there, you see, like, a store with a nice storefront. Why don't you take a picture of it? Go ahead and do a video with the owner. Use these things to your advantage and get into your community when everyone else is slowing down. And the holidays, everyone's happy anyway. So use that to your advantage.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. A lot of people too. I had a few people actually on my team ask me this, and they were like, "Hey, you know what? They do not call during the holidays if you are prospecting or following up with your clients." And I was like, "There is no such thing. Like, if you're calling, you feel like you're gonna bother people, like you already lost because you're not bothering anybody, especially during the holidays. If you're authentic, like you said, Sharif, and you're coming in from a place of value, you shouldn't have to worry about." How people are going to respond. And let's face it, these are going to be the same people that are going to respond to you negatively regardless of the day. Anyways, if you get some lashback or some people will tell you, "Oh, why are you calling me?" I was like, I told the team, I'm like, Sharif and I called on New Year's Day multiple times, right? And we got multiple listing appointments and signed listings on New Year's Day. Remember that?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It's a great time because I'm telling you, everyone else slows down, right? You
Yeah.
want to strike while the iron's still hot and everyone's still sleeping. And New Year's, everyone's still passed out when you're making phone calls anyway, so you might as well do it. I mean, but definitely using the holidays for your advantage. Everyone's like in a great mood. I find that food drives, toy drives for Christmas, and for presents for people in need, just like collaborations with people within the community to do it. We like to partner with like different organizations like Kiwanis. We also Happy Smiles, just different organizations that also do the same good for the community. It gives you time to build those relationships with those actual organizations as well. Remember, guys, we're planning for next year, right? That's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we can actually capitalize on the beginning of next year with the relationships that we're building right now while everyone is just snoozing on it. So try to build those small community partnerships. Go to the local stores, talk to your, like, your vendors, and try to build on those relationships just a little bit deeper so that next year starts off just a little bit better for you.
No, I agree. And just guys, like these people are, your friends. They're human. At the end of the day, like they're not gonna care if you're calling them or not. Again, especially it all depends on how you deliver your message. Like, don't start the call with like, "Hey, happy Thanksgiving. Are you looking to buy or sell?" Like, no, like try. That's how you're gonna get rejection, and that's how you're gonna get cursed out. So just make sure that you're coming from a place of value, like really checking up on them, really showing that you care, and again, showing them something of value, maybe inviting them to an event that you're hosting or your office is hosting, and just see how they're doing and what their plans are for the holidays overall.
Yeah, perfect scripts for that is like happy holidays, just wanted to touch base, and then focus on Ford,
Yep.
family, occupation, recreation, and dreams, right? You don't even have to talk about real estate. Nine times out of 10, they're going to bring it up to you anyway. So don't even like concentrate on that part of it. Really be authentic and just touch base to say, hey, how are you doing? How is your family doing? How's work going? You guys doing anything fun for the holidays? And what are your plans for the next couple of years? It's really simple conversations, and that's what you want to talk to your actual clients, your past clients, your sphere. Even if you don't have, a client event that you're doing, you can still touch base and use the Fort script.
I'll give an example here. One of I used to work with him. He's a Zillow rep. He used to be our Zillow rep before, and I till this day I feel like he's one of the best people that I've encountered in the sales industry overall. I never felt like he was trying to sell me anything at all. And until this day, he would reach out to me and tell me, "Hey, did you check out this store in New Jersey? I saw that they have good suits. What do you think? What do you think of this restaurant? Hey, by the way, like I found this watch store. Maybe you might be interested in it, right?" Like, and he's always reaching out to me with something that has nothing to do with him selling me leads, right? And I was like, I always tell the team this, and I'm like, from day one, I never felt like Chad was trying to sell me any leads at all. And every time I tell him, like, he touches base with me, he was like, "Hey, how are you doing? Do you feel like you need more leads today?" And I'll tell him like, "Oh, well, my struggle is that my agents don't even pick up the phone that much." He was like, "No, no, no, you don't need more leads. Just let's focus on them picking the phone more and converting more before we sell you any leads." Right. Versus a lot of other reps would be like, "Oh, no, this market is going to go quick. You should buy it right away," and always installing that fear of missing out all the time
Mhm.
and providing nothing of value. And I take this lesson and I'm like, he's so good at what he does that I never felt really like he was trying to sell me anything. And this is how we really want to be at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, Chad, if you're listening to his podcast, man, do you want a job as a real estate agent? That's good stuff right there. I mean, really not pressuring people and just getting them to just be comfortable with you and really providing value in every conversation. And that's it. That's really how you should have your outlook on every conversation that you have, especially during holidays and using it to your advantage.
I love it. And guys, just know like the work that you put in today is not going to show up for at least 3 to 4 months from now, right? So if you want to have a strong Q1 in 2026, you need to be putting in the work today.
Right
That's
now.
the number one thing that you got to focus on because most agents are going to start 2026 from zero because they have nothing on the table. Most people take off the last quarter of the year of 2025. And if you want to have a strong Q1, you got to make sure that you start putting the work today. And actually you should have started a month or two ago, but you really need to continue to push forward. Don't It's a holiday, not a holiday month. Like that's what I'll tell my agents, like, don't take the whole month off just because you got Thanksgiving, Christmas, and other holidays that are coming during that same time.
Yep, totally agree. Well, guys, I hope this helps out. Don't slow down during the holidays. Definitely kick it into gear. Get your next year get going now. And if you like content like this, please feel free to like and subscribe down below. We'll be dropping in all the information to all our links to our Facebook group and everything else that we have that we want to provide to you guys for value. And just, try to stick in there, guys, and make sure just make those contacts. It's a contact sport. Other than that, guys, have a great day. Until the next episode. See you, Peter.
See you. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.